Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for gathering here tonight. My name is Dennis Hobart. I'm the co-host of Veterans News Radio, 1380 AM WNRI. We are here this evening to introduce your new independent congressman running for District 2 for the state of Rhode Island against the incumbent Jim Langevin. But first, I would like to introduce a young lady who's had a lot to do with local Rhode Island politics, Miss Amanda Cook.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I actually just got done doing the flag ride for Coventry. That was a great success. Can't thank everybody enough once again for coming out and helping me run that. It started off very small and took off very, very fastly and became very big. So hoping to do that annually every year, and bigger, better, get it out there, and start in one city and soon the state and then nationwide. So I'd like to see it spread out wide. Again, you guys can find that page on Fly Those Flags Coventry, Rhode Island, and hopefully everybody will come out again next year, plus we'll have a lot more. Dennis?
Well, thank you, Ms. Cook. I was there at the flag run, and it was quite a good turnout, and hope to see it again next year. So up next is a gentleman that I've known for almost 10 years now, and I will say personally that he's a very devoted father and family man, and a very devoted small business owner, and a very passionate Rhode Islander, and hopefully going up to Washington to represent Rhode Island as your 2nd district congressman, Mr. Sal Caiozzo.
Good evening. First, let me thank everyone for being here. My name is Sal Caiozzo, and I want to represent you guys in D.C. Together we can put our people, economy, and well-being first. And my great saying has always been Rhode Island first. If we go back to Rhode Island and we look into history, Rhode Island's been a first for many things, such as our first amendments in the Constitution, such as we were the first ones to start the revolution. Right here at this very spot is where the Gaspee was burned to the water line. So we need to let the rest of the country know who we are. We might be the smallest, but we're the most powerful. Rhode Island, like I said, is home for many firsts. And it's a very important military location. Besides the Navy base that we have here, a couple of the other businesses, the submarines being built here as well, and obviously a lot of money coming in federally. But not only, we have a lot of veterans. And our veterans need support. I myself have started, and I'm the founder of Poison Veterans, actually poisonveterans.org. And as that founder of that nonprofit, we've made a lot of progress for the veterans themselves, up until yesterday, in fact. I've been to D.C. many times fighting for this, so I believe that I can fight for everything else as well, for the rest of the community, the rest of the state. The stuff that veterans have been going through hasn't been acceptable. And in fact, veterans deserve better. Another first was the Industrial Revolution. Right here in Rhode Island, with the development of Samuel Slater's water-powered cotton mill in Pawtucket. I am here today to bring home another Rhode Island first. I'm breaking party ties to represent you, the people. I've been a Rhode Island resident since 1980, spent a brief period in the military, and worked overseas for many years as a government contractor. When I came home to Rhode Island, I started a small business. As a small business owner, I know firsthand what it's been like to rebuild a business right after the recession. And I know for everybody here it's been tough, and it still is to this day. Job growth in Rhode Island remains stagnant. This is not acceptable. And of course, again, we deserve better. Rhode Island ranks last in the nation, or 50th of the 50 states in overall bridge condition. I know for a fact that billions have been invested into Rhode Island by the federal government. And quite often ask myself, where did it go? Why are we still in this condition? Why do we even have to worry about tolls? Roads in need of repair cost each Rhode Island motorist about $467. Now, these are stats I'm getting right from Rhode Island DOT. And that's just because of wear and tear to the cars, all the potholes. It's crazy. It really is. And of course, all this stuff isn't acceptable as well. So, we deserve better than that, don't we? As your congressman, I will fight to bring our fair share of federal funding to fix our crumbling roads and bridges and provide you with true, transparent accountability. We need a whole new approach, a whole new way of thinking, and that is only going to happen if we send new people to Washington. Congress needs to stop representing parties and huge corporations and start representing the people. We need to stop waiting for someone to do something. It's time to step up and hold our elected officials accountable. Excuses are not acceptable. And of course, again, it's because we deserve better. As a community, as a state, and actually as a nation. You know, it's got to go away. The business issues in this state, the way they're running. No one really wants to do anything. Of course, GE might be coming here, but they'll just send something for maybe 100 employees. What about for the thousands of people who really need work? Now, I'm going to say, quite simply, that I'm not a politician. And I've never sought or held public office. I've worked in the private sector and government and nonprofit area, and I know that we can be more effective. After all, this nation was made by non-politicians and people who believed in something and who walked away from a certain type of tyranny. And that happened right here in Rhode Island. And I believe that that has to happen again. So, as far as I'm concerned, enough with these big business payouts. Enough with the corporate oppression and the political cronyism. We need, again, Rhode Island first. I want to be your congressman, and I'm ready to go out and fight for whatever you need. Thank you very much.